to my playhouse, and today I am on the second floor, it must be, and I'm gonna be working a bit more on my insulation under the roof. And we can just turn around, I might be able to show you this up here. I am still missing some insulation. I haven't come any further with this project, so I thought that today I would make some more, and I've been out buying some insulation, which is a good thing. But I have to put on some of the hard insulation under the roofing to start with, because I have a couple of spots missing up here where there's bare roof, and that's not good. So I'm gonna be doing that and see how much I can have the camera for. I don't have very much of the hard insulation back. I think I have 3 boards, but it should be enough to get 3 boards down there and some leftovers to do a little insulation with here and there. So I'm gonna start by doing that. And I got this ladder. It's my ladder. It has been at my apartment. I have had it transported here, which was kind of a hustle because I got a new car, and I transported this ladder in my old car, and then I exchanged the car, and then suddenly the ladder didn't fit in the car anymore, so I had to go rather far with a trailer forth and back to get the ladder back. But I need that ladder because I didn't have anything to make me able to fasten the boards up here, and some of it down this side. So I need the ladder for doing that. I got the ladder up here, and I'm gonna find my screwdriver and some screws to fasten this up. So I'm going to be putting up a piece here, and it goes to this. Can you see that? I'm not sure. The camera is having problems with focusing on that, and I ran out of batteries. So. But I'm gonna be putting in a piece there. I have a measuring thingy here. We're gonna measure the distance between these, and it's 48.5 centimeters. And one of these pieces that are standing there are gonna be used for that. One of these big pieces. This one has a bad corner, so I'm gonna see if I can cut around that one. Cut that out. And I have a piece of wood just to lay on here. It's around there. I'm gonna measure the same down here. And check. Cool. And I have a knife. This is a regular kitchen stabbing thing. So I'm just gonna cut the length of the board as straight down as I can. This piece is left over, but I'm sure I'll find something else to use it for. And now we have the piece at the right height to go over there, but I have to measure how long it should be. 96 and a half centimeters would be very good. So here is the board, and let's see how long that is. That is 100 centimeters long, and this is the bad corner, so I'm gonna make sure to take some of that off. 96 and a half. It's just around there. I'll at least get some of the bad corner. And this piece is a bit long for this one. This measurement is not nearly as important because there's a little on each side, give or take. These boards are almost impossible to put up in one piece, so very often I split them in the middle. I'm just gonna give it a go before I do that, because it would be very cool if I could get this up in one piece. I wasn't able to do that. I'll have to split it into two down the middle and then mingle one side in at a time, and that doesn't have to be precise. And let's just say that this piece is the top one. Just cutting off a corner so that I can get the piece in there. Just a little slide. And it's in there. And pretty nicely too, if I must say so myself. I'm not able to move that. I'll have to go around on the other side and tap it with a hammer. Luckily, I got a hammer. So let's go around the other side, see if we can tap it a little bit. So here is the other side of the piece of rock wool, stone wool that I'm putting in. And this one is in pretty good, but this one needs to be pushed a bit that way without breaking the light. It's gonna be close. Yeah, it's good. It didn't meet it didn't really need that much. Now the next board is ready to go up on the next spot up there. I'm again gonna see if I can do it in one piece. Probably can't, but I'm willing to give it a try. This one too is gonna need a bit of negotiation on the other side. I'm gonna go around the back and try and hammer it in. So I got this piece in one piece, which is always nice. Even though the top piece that went in two pieces, I'm almost not able to see where I split it. I have one more piece that I'm gonna see if I can fit in one piece. And somehow I have to find something to close this area off with too, because there's of course a lot of hot air coming in, cold air coming in that way, or hot air going out that way. Depends on how you see it. But I'm gonna see if I can fit this up here. And there's not a lot of room up here. So. And of course, when you're working the best, you need a tool. I'm making like a bit of an angle so that the piece of insulation slides in there better. It's in there. I need to tap it in place, and it needs some negotiations on the other side. Well, time flies when you're having fun. I didn't get to do as much as I had hoped for, so this ended up being a short update about insulating the sleeping loft. But I'm just gonna turn the camera around and tell you a little about what I am planning here. The end wall down there, I'm planning to have insulation from the end wall and out to this stud. It might not look like it on camera, but there is actually a considerable amount of space there, and it will take a lot of insulation. Then I'm planning on insulate. This is insulated with the hard stuff, and down here you can see one bed of insulation and a thin bed of insulation, and that's actually the two bags I have here. One of each. One is thick and one is thin. I'm kind of mixing up the insulation. I don't expect it to be any problem. As long as it's insulation, which type it is, I don't think makes much of a difference. I have another project, and that's this bundle of wires. Comes beneath this corner is the electric, the fuse box, and all the wires come up here and they go over there. And I have decided that I don't want them over there. So I have decided that they should go this way over here and this way out here, like this wire and this wire. And as shown in another video, I've been marking these so that these labels are the same as down in the fuse box, so I can take a cable here and say, oh, this is S3. But there's a bit of wiring redirection, taking apart and assembling again, that I have to do to get those wires that way around instead. And I'll have to turn off electricity because I'm not that fond of getting electrocuted. Actually not fond of it at all. Well, but there's gonna be, that's about 150 millimeters of insulation right there. And I'm gonna put on boards, and I'm planning on putting on boards like these, very thick ones. I could put on some thinner pieces, but I'm afraid that in the middle of this the boards would be hanging out if they're not of a decent thickness. So that's the plan. Over here we have this, I have this roofing out here, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to use for a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna build the wall down this way, and I'm gonna make some holes in it, like hatches that you can open. I was actually thinking about that the hatch should go upwards, so you would open the hatch up and you could use this space. There is a considerably amount of space in there. You could use it for storage of, you're always in need of storage. You can never get too much storage. But that's the plan, except from right here where I'm standing, which is gonna be where the staircase is gonna be. I don't think I want a hatch there. I'll put a hatch in here, and I might be able to use the storage in next door with that hatch. But well, we'll see. I might change my mind along the way. And I need to put on a floor piece, and I need to cut off this floor piece that is too long. This one it's over this beam. There is two beams here, and I'm actually planning that here where I'm standing now, there should be a floor up here, so you climb up here and you can sit on this floor. It's gonna be right here, and you go into the room somewhere around, probably around here. So I'm gonna build a wall here too with a door in it. Maybe I'll see how it looks and if I need a door, but I'm thinking about that. The staircase that I'm gonna be making for up here, I have bought some wood that I was thinking about using, and it's these two pieces of timber. And I was hoping that they would be good enough for building a little staircase or ladder or something in between of those two, so that it could be sitting there and going down in some direction. I am not sure yet which way I want to go up to the sleeping loft. Another electric problem is this thing, and it's closely related to this bundle of wires, where one of the wires goes out here, and it actually this one goes down here and becomes a plug down here, and this is like aluminium piping, and it looks really bad. So that's why the ladder is there, to Make sure that I don't bend it too much and break the wire inside and electrocute the aluminium so that I will be electrocuted again. And of course this box, one wire goes in and 3 wires goes out of it, so I have to figure out where each of these wires goes. I know that one of them goes to the outside where there is an old lamp hanging that hasn't been in use for years. I actually need to get the ladder down and cut that lamp off at some point, because it's just hanging there and it's damaging my wall. So this was a little bit of insulation and a little bit of an update. So thank you for watching my video. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comment field below, and I'm still trying to answer every comment as good as I can. Might become a time where I'm having too many comments, but I haven't reached that yet. So have a really nice day. Bye bye.